Hey, aloha everyone. So today we're going to talk about the County Council of Big Island taking away or trying to take away people's right to rent their own property for extra income. These are farmers, these are retired people, these are people that want to supplement their income. This is not, a lot of people are going, oh, that's going to stop the wealthy. No, 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 it's going to stop the little man that needs that extra income. And so we're going to talk about these three bills on Big Island: 121, 122, and 123. Before I introduce my amazing guest, I want to just remind you, I'm Michelle Melendez, founder of Blossom Inner Wellness and StandTogetherHawaii.com. I'm also the author of the new book, Great Maui Land Grab: What Caused the Maui Fire and Is Your Home Next? And this up here reads, all freedom-loving people should read this book. You can get it at greatmauifire.com. Greatmauifire.com will get you that book or let you learn more about it. And the link is in the description. So Michael, I want to say thank you so much for joining, because you're going to be talking about these three bills that if you live on Big Island or on any of the islands, because I did a video on this about Maui. Eric West has done videos about this on Maui. These laws are coming for all the islands and for your county. So look at your planning department and see what they're trying to put forth and put through. So Michael Tiavana has been a farmer for most of his life, and he has been farming off of the Hamakua coast for decades. And he's very concerned about these three bills. And Michael, I'm just going to let you take it away.
Okay, it is about guests, rentals, bed and breakfast, things of this nature across the whole state. And the way they've fashioned it is they've come up with new definitions for what a visitor is. Visitors are now transient accommodations. They stay in condominiums, they stay in hotels, motels, and people's farms. They come here for workshops, they come here for retreats, they come here for festivals, various reasons, and they might stay 2 nights, 2 weeks, something like that. This affects all those people, and it has a lot more red tape and some hefty fines if you don't comply with the new red tape.
I want to just add one thing really quick, just so you guys know, we can testify against this right now. Anybody off island, on island, on the other side of the world, you can send an email. I just want to say this before Michael goes into it, just in case you don't watch the whole video, but you can testify right now. You can send an email to council testimony at hawaiicounty.gov. Council testimony at hawaiicounty.gov. You can just say oppose Bill 121, 122, and 123. You can do that right now before July 8th. Okay, so that is for Hawaii County, and anyone can submit that email. So go ahead, Michael.
Okay, so if you've ever been a visitor to Hawaii or you plan on being a visitor here, the game is changing significantly. The game went towards taxation. Now it's beyond just collecting taxes. It's about bringing back the old days and the old neighborhoods and making housing more affordable. Somehow the other side has put out and made people believe that bed and breakfast, vacation rentals are raising the cost of rent for everybody else. That's not what's causing the cost of rent. What causes the cost of rent to increase are the resorts and the higher stay requirements. Let's see. So we have the transient accommodations. The transients are defined in this bill, redefined, and they're letting people off for work trade, as long as the work trade is room and board, and there's no money exchanged. Also, if you have a rental, has to be a month-to-month rental for at least 6 months. And you have to prove that rental was in force before January 1st, 2024. And you gotta have your papers in order for that. So there's a few exceptions, but basically they're closing in on who can visit, who can't visit. And the way that you can get around it is you can have a non-conform payment. It's a fine, it's a fee. $2,200 to start if you want, if you're and about $1,000 a year, $750 to $1,000 a year. And that kind of wipes out or cuts into the budget of the small bed and breakfast.
Or a small farmer.
And for a small farmer who gets supplemental income from renting 1 or 2 wahanas on their land. So you're cutting out the income of the small farmer, a lot of them. And the way to legally do it now is changing. And the fines are $5,000. So so why even have a bed and breakfast? So they're taking away all the, well, on that note, of course, a condo or a resort can pay the $2,200 a year and get their exemption. See how it's kind of set up to be for the resorts?
It's reversed.
But not the little guy?
Yeah, it's reversed because everybody's like, oh, these are gonna be so great, excuse me. These are gonna take out the wealthy. No, it's reversed. It's inverted. It's gonna take out the poor people.
It's creating poverty. That's what it's doing. And especially amongst the farmers who have a hard enough time of making it. And that they don't have the money to legally rent out or get an exemption to rent out supplemental income holidays on their property.
So I just want to remind you guys right now, at this very moment, I'm just gonna do a screen share again. You can oppose these bills. You can go to, just send an email if you want to come to Hawaii, if you want to support the local people, the local farmers, maybe stay at somebody's, Airbnb or B&B or whatever, to support the local people here. Go to council testimony at hawaiicounty.gov, and I'm just going to put in oppose bills 121, 122, 123. And just, write whatever it is you want to do, but anybody can do this. Email them council testimony at hawaiicounty.gov and oppose bills 121, 122, and 123. So you can do that right now. And you don't have to live on the island to do that. Anyone can do this around the world.
It's the Save Hawaii project.
Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, that's bills 121 and 122, and I'll get to 123 in a second. But I just want to stress that this really hurts ag tourism. When people come, stay on your farm, they might pay you for a workshop, something like that. And the way to get around that, you have to pre-register with the county and get a permit to do that on the right days for the right amount of people. This also goes for events, retreats, any get-together, weddings, things like this. You have to get permission from the county before you do these things. And you're gonna have to pay for it up front. Okay, so this hurts the small farmer because in 2 ways. The ag tourism goes away. Tourism itself goes away. The people who stay in these bed and breakfasts are in the $50 to $100 a night range. Gone. These are the people who come shop at our local farmers markets. We get at our local farmers market about 25% of our business comes from local bed and breakfasts. And there's a number of them all over the island. And you take that away. Or you can get this exemption and it'll raise the cost of visiting. And the goal, the ultimate goal is to take away this lower middle class stay for people and visitors in Hawaii. So you wipe out the visitor, the tourist income. That's going to hurt the economy for everybody. The people who are taking care of these bed and breakfasts, they come in every day and they clean up. Their business is gone.
Yep.
So you're going to unemploy a lot of people. Farmers to maids, service, to cooks, to caterers, to a lot of
Travel.
in the travel industry
Mhm.
has a big debt. So only the rich can afford to come here.
Mhm.
Bill 123. We're changing the word ohana
Oh, this is,
to the word
yeah, so again, you guys,
accessory.
accessory, so you can again oppose this right now. I'll do another screen share. Go ahead, Michael.
Our laws are written with the foundation, from the foundation of British common law. And in British common law, the word accessory to the fact is a cornerstone of the law. And if you see something that's illegal, crime being committed, and you say nothing, then you're an accessory, you're complicit to the crime. And to change the ohana, somebody staying on your land, to accessory, means that you're complicit and you're responsible if there's any crimes that go on in those houses. So if somebody smokes a joint, it's illegal, they get caught. You are an accessory to that crime, whatever the crime is. And there's a lot more crimes in these bills, but so they kind of spread the toxin from these new bills into innocent people who know nothing about law, and they make them an accessory to any crimes that are going on in the ohanas on their land.
So these are the bills that are trying to be passed on Big Island. And check out your own planning department because it's really important to see what they're passing. You want to say something else?
Yeah, I just wanted to summarize. So the way that this hurts the farmers is it puts controls on our labor force, our woofers, our work traders, and it brings the government more into our lives, and it takes away our income, it takes away our economy. So it impoverishes the farmer. It doesn't empower the farmer at all. And it's something to pay attention to because it's coming down the pike all over the state, but I assume all over the country. And it's a change in our society.
Yeah, this is the fourth turning. And so I just want to do one more time with the screen share because anybody can do this to support coming to Hawaii, to support tourism in Hawaii, and to support the local people. And again, it is council testimony. Just send an email, council testimony at hawaiicounty.gov, opposed bills 121, 122, and 123. And you can simply say, support the local people, support local farmers, oppose these bills. That's it. Council testimony at hawaiicounty.gov.
You can also tell people to share the URL of this video.
Oh, that's right. Please share this, especially if you're on island. Actually, if you know anybody who wants to come to Hawaii, please share this video, like and subscribe. That really would help me out. I also do want to do a shout out to Ace of Coins, who does support the work that I do here. Ace of Coins is someone that, aceofcoins.com is someone that you can contact if you want to lower your taxes for your business, if you want to learn how to buy Bitcoin tax-free, if you want to license your biometric data so that big tech is not allowed to use your biodata, or not allowed to use it, but has to pay you. Like he's got a system that allows you to do that. So that's aceofcoins.com. And I also want to do a shout out to the Voice of Kona Radio 100.5 FM that hosts my work on there as well. So again, you guys share, subscribe, like. Any last words, Michael?
Share this video. Go to the council meeting on July 8th.
If you're local.
9 o'clock.
10 o'clock. And anything you want to share about what's coming down the pipe with the Hopi prophecy and this fourth turning that we're in
And the Great Reset,
and the Great Reset?
this is the front lines of the Great Reset. It's all over the country, all over the world. They're changing our laws. They're taking away our rights, our freedoms, and they're making us impoverished.
They're trying
They
to.
want us in poverty. We have other ways to be abundant than their system. So get free of the system, get out of the matrix, and live an optimal life.
Yep, I'm going to be doing some more freedom schools later. So if you have not joined Blossom Inner Wellness, please go. It's a private membership association, so you have to put in your email, give me your email and sign up before you see any of the content. But once you sign up to Blossom Inner Wellness Private Membership Association, you get access, immediate access to the free freedom school that I have there, which already gives you a ton of information on that site. And yeah, so that's a really great place to start. There's other there's other places that you can go to too. So I'm going to do a quick prayer and then call it good, you guys. Much mahalo for joining me, and I'm going to take a little bit of tea. I traveled to the Wet Red Pill Expo in South Dakota, and on my way home, I got this little throat thing, but I did promote the book, Great Maui Land Grab. This book, What Caused Maui Fire and Is Your House Next? This book goes through the chronological history of how the banking elite family has taken over the US. That has happened. That started right after the Civil War. It also talks about what we can do and what our power is and our strength, which is the Constitution. And people think communism is here in this country, and we do have a voice. Mine is coming back, but we do have a voice, and it's through the original Constitution. So thank God for that. And on that note, let's do a prayer. Oh, and you can get this book if you haven't yet gotten it. You can get it right now or send it to somebody. And that is at greatmauifire.com. It's not on Amazon yet. You can get it on greatmauifire.com. The link's in the description. If anybody's wondering what the heck is going on in the United States, that's a great book to give them, because it doesn't just go through the Maui fire, it goes through so much more. Okay. Great Spirit, infinite intelligence of all things. We know this is the game we came to play, that our higher selves said, I'm going to go forth at this time in history. I'm going to play a game called living in a human body on the planet. I'm going to follow my guided intuition. And I'm going to open up to what is mine to do, what's my responsibility, because I know that I make a difference. And just hear these words as your words. So whatever I'm saying, hear them as your words, if it feels right, if it feels right for you. Infinite source of all things, you're beating my heart and you're breathing my body. I don't know how you're doing it. I'm not plugged into the wall. I don't have batteries, but yet every single day my heart beats, my lungs breathe, expand and contract all the time. Just like the tides of an ocean go in and flow out, and the sun slowly moves across the sky. Infinite source of all things, you are germinating the plants in the soil. And on the most perfect day, they pop through the darkness and the pressure to grow toward the light. And just like that little seed in the soil, the darkness, the coldness, the pressure, and it slowly opens up out of the seed and slowly grows through the darkness, through the depth of the coldness of the soil, and it knows how to grow to the light. Infinite Source, we know how to grow through the light because you are guiding us. We are so grateful for that. And we know that every single day, every single moment, as we wake up more and more to see the truth of what is happening, as we do one email that opposes this communistic force that's trying to come into the United States, it is already here, but trying to put its foot down. As we take one more email and do one more email that says, no, this is not okay. And thousands upon thousands of us keep standing up saying, no, we do not comply. We will not do this on our watch. That is us growing through the soil and the darkness and the pressure. And one day, really soon, we will pop out and see the freedom, see the light that we know is our birthright, that we know is ours to live in this world peacefully with all people, in harmony with nature and with each other. And we know that we get to watch as those who do not value human life, who do not value ohana, family, who do not value people's freedom, that they are peaceably removed from office, or we get to watch as they voluntarily step down. We know that that is done, Great Spirit. Thank you so much for always guiding us and giving us the courage to do what is right, not what is easy, but what is right. We know it is done, and so it is. Excuse me. Sending you and your ohana so much aloha from the Big Island. Mahalo to everyone who sends in that email. You can do it. It's ours to do. And then check your planning department. You know, get a few people together and say, let's just do this together. Don't do it alone. Do it with some of your neighbors, some people who are like-minded. But check your planning department, you guys. That's our kuleana. That's our responsibility, all of us. Check your own planning department and take a stand. Much mahalo.